Hello. We're excited to announce here at SmartThing that SmartLETTERS is now available as an early access program for you to test and try the product. It's nearing completion. We've been updating and adding functionality over the last couple of months to SmartLETTERS to embed all the functionality that you need to send your bulk letters and your emails from within Razor's Edge NXT. SmartLETTERS is in the background. It's powered by SmartSync. Some of you may have heard of SmartSync. This is our custom-built cloud-based integration and automation platform. We can connect all sorts of external applications to Razor's Edge NXT. And SmartSync can also do some powerful processing, which it's actually doing in the background for SmartLETTERS. All you need to use SmartLETTERS is a Razor's Edge NXT account, Google Docs, which is currently live, and Microsoft Word 365, which is coming soon. So the Google Docs, obviously you'll need a Google account there, and it's the Google account and which actually provides the templating and email sending services, which I'll show you shortly. As I say, Microsoft Word 365 is coming soon. Obviously now you can it's free to register a Google account to get access to Google Docs, so that's available to all of you. So if we switch over to Razor's Edge NXT, once you've connected SmartLETTERS, you can see you'll have the option under tasks to send SmartLETTERS. So if we open up there, SmartLETTERS is checking your connections and the interface settings in the background. And the first thing you'll need to do is to click on this icon here, and you can connect to your Razor's Edge NXT once you've got your license details from us. And you can connect to your Google services. So once those prerequisites have been done, SmartLETTERS is then ready to use. So as I mentioned, once you've connected SmartLETTERS and the Razor's Edge NXT marketplace, you'll have this option under tasks. So if we have a quick look at an example, a real-world example of sending gift letters, you can see you've got constituent letters and gift letters option here. We'll take a look at gift letters first. Once you make that selection, that will determine which lists are available to you. So if we select Acknowledge My Gifts, and then you can see you've got a number of options in the template drop down. And the way this works, once you've connected your Google services, the SmartLETTERS will be pointing to a particular folder within your Google Drive. So you can see in this example, our folder is called Mail Merge Tool. And you can see our templates are all within this particular folder on the drive. And those are the options that you can see here. So it's just pointing to that Google Drive folder and intelligently displaying the options back to you here. We have some advanced options here as well, which I'll go into a bit more detail later. But we do have the options to point to dynamic templates based on gift letter and fund IDs. And we have some fairly powerful conditional sections as well, which replicate this sort of functionality, which I'll talk to you about in a second. So in this example, if we select a simple donation receipt, you've got some processing options here. You can send the file for print or you can send the file for email if you prefer. If you were to select both options here, records which contain email addresses will be sent an email version of the letter. Those that don't have an email address will be intelligently outputted for a PDF file for print. You can change the subject line of your email here if you wish. You've also got some options to mark the gift as acknowledged receipted or acknowledged and receipted. There's a notification email which will be sent to you after the processing is complete, which we'll look at in a second. And you've also got the option to add the letter to an action, so it's stored safely within your Razor's Edge NXT database. You've also got the option to do some testing if you wish. So if you tick this option here, this will only do a test run on one record for you to make sure everything is in order before you actually generate the main bulk letter file. So in this example, if we click Generate Letters here, what will happen, you'll get this dialog box that pops up in the bottom right hand corner of your screen telling you you'll receive an email and the processing is complete. So I've already received that email, which you can see here in my inbox. And this then contains the link to your PDF file. So if I click on download PDF here, you can see the nicely merged letter. This is only just for one constituent. Obviously this file would contain multiple, this PDF file will contain multiple letters if your list contained multiple constituents. In terms of the email that's sent to constituents, if they have emails on their record, you can see this is an example here. So nicely formatted, regardless of the client that the recipient has. You also have some options as well as doing the bulk processing. We've recently added some functionality to send smart letters from within gift records, within constituents themselves. So for those nice and easy one-time acknowledgements within Raised Edge NXT, you can see if you go to add-ins, you can send smart letters here. In terms of the action, if you selected the option to add an action to the record, if we take a look here, you can see in expanded view all of the contents of the letter has been processed and sent to an action automatically. So that's it for the in terms of how the gift processing works. Next, we'll take a look at those conditional sections. I briefly touched on earlier the ability of SmartLETTERS to do some powerful conditional processing based on values on the constituent records themselves. So if we take a closer look at that now, if we go over to gift letters here, we can see once we select our list and our template and make our template choice, we then have some options, some advanced options here. So you can see we've got a dynamic template option, and this is looking to pick up the gift letter or fund ID on the constituent record. So we can tick one of these boxes and you can see the choices that the processing will make going down the hierarchy, or first look for a template with this fund ID suffix. So if we move over to our template folder, you can see an example here. Some of our templates have got a suffix based on a fund ID. So it's that choice you make here allows you to do some conditional processing based on those particular values on the constituent records themselves. This choice is available to you within SmartLETTERS, and also if we actually move over to the template itself, you can see what we have here is the ability to add some powerful conditional operators to the actual template. So some of these operators we've documented, which I'll show you shortly. But in this example, you can see that these values are outputted, or this content is outputted based on the value of the gift being greater than 500. So that's one condition we've got here. And then the otherwise operator is very powerful. So if no conditions are met in the first value, the content will be displayed after the otherwise operator. We've also got some options for our UK customers, so we can handle the gift aid, and we're just demoing that here in terms of a custom field option we have, which allows you to output the gift aid declaration confirmation back to the supporter on your templated letters. So if we move over to some of the conditional merge options we've got, which I just referenced, so we've documented all these for you. So we have equals, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, like and contains, blank or not blank, and the powerful otherwise operator we just mentioned. And we also have some special values that you can introduce into your templates as well. So as you can see, using these operators in combination with each other, you can pick and choose, mix and match, and place those values, those operators onto your template, which should fulfill most, if not all, of your functional requirements in terms of the content you're targeting to your constituents based on the values within on their Raised Edge records. So in regards to constituent letters, all the options available to you that are available in gift letters, bar the dynamic template selection. You still have the ability to enter the powerful merge conditional sections that we looked at with gift letters. So in this example, if we look at a test list and a reunion template, we can make those selections and generate our letters in much the same way we did for gift letters. If we actually take a look at one of the templates itself, you can see in this example the merge fields include the address, the lookup ID and the primary salutation. You have the options to enter as many merge fields as you like into your templates, and the constituent letters merge fields available to you we've documented, and these are very comprehensive. As you can see, I'm scrolling through over 100 options there in terms of the merge fields available to you for your constituent letters. and indeed gift letters, many options into the hundreds in terms of what you can actually merge in there. So yeah, like I say, works in much the same way as your gift letter processing, and the templates can be tailored to your requirement. So just to summarise, in terms of where we are at the moment with SmartLETTERS, you can see on the slides that we've included with this webinar the features that are live and planned, and some of the features that we'll implement if there's interest. So the development we are planning with SmartLETTERS is very much based on your own feedback and your own functional requirements. So please do let us know the features that you'd like to see, and we can act on that information and build those requests into any future development work. Some of you might need some additional options. Many of you might find SmartLETTERS meets all the requirements you need. If that isn't the case, so for example, you need to send 500 letters or more than 500 letters per month. If you also need some automation options, for example, so we can automate various processes like sending daily receipts or dates when letters need to be sent, all those sorts of things, automation within SmartSync can take care of. So SmartSync is also available to you as one of our products. So yeah, thank you for listening, and yes, do let us know if you're interested in SmartLETTERS or any other features you'd like to see in the future.